Okay guys, welcome to the World Travel channel. Today we're doing a hotel review on the Hotel Furama Waterfront, Singapore. I stayed in this hotel in 2014 when I was in Singapore on holidays. The Agoda rating on this hotel is 7.6 out of 10 with over 4,000 reviews. And that's good for Singapore, because Singapore, for whatever reason, the reviews are normally pretty low. The rating is normally pretty low. I think it should be quite a bit more than that. Personally, I gave it a much better rating, put it that way. Customer service is very good, very friendly people. From the time you walk in the door, everybody is friendly, more than helpful. You ask any stupid question and you'll get a good answer. Very friendly people, right? Chicken, the maid, everybody, the restaurants, they're all very nice. When I was there, they were doing a big renovation. I think the renovation was only to the exterior of the building. This is an older building. My room that I stayed in could do with an upgrade, no doubt about it. It was clean, it was nice, the beds were comfortable, but it was dated. It was, it looked its age, that's for sure. So I assume they said they were doing a big renovation. I assume that they were doing the rooms as well, because it needs it. Hopefully that's been done. Even as it was, there was nothing wrong with the room. We were quite comfortable. It was nice and clean and everything worked, and that's the main thing. This is a 4-star hotel, and just, it was a 3-star room in a 4-star hotel, in my opinion. The location of this hotel is Robertson Quay, I believe, which is close to Clark Quay, where all the nightlife stuff is and the tourist attractions and the riverboat cruises and all of that stuff. And it's a nice walking distance down the Singapore River. Along the river, lots of nice walking trails. It's where the locals come out to walk their dogs and jog and stuff like that. It's very nice. The walk along the river it's well worth doing, that's for sure. It's also close to Chinatown. Chinatown is a bit of a walk. I did it. I wouldn't want to walk there and then spend the day in Chinatown and then walk back. But to go one way was fine for me. But it's a nice cheap taxi ride. There's also a bus station just out front where you can get the double-decker tour buses. They're pretty cool, and you can buy a day pass where you can ride all day, or you can do weeks or months. I can't remember how it all works. But you can buy a pass that's good for your entire holiday, and they hit all the tourist spots, and it's a good way to get around. And a good way to, I did the full loop one day just to see the city, and that was well worth the time. And the bus is open top, where you can sit up top and see the things, or if you get too hot, go downstairs in the air conditioning. The food, and the important part of a hotel is the food. I did the breakfast included like I normally do. The food was delicious. It was a huge buffet, plus an omelet station, guy cooking eggs and stuff like that. The food was really good. Tons of selection. Lots of people there. When I was there, it was really busy that day. The hotel was probably full or very close to it, and there was no problem getting a seat in the morning for breakfast. I stayed there for a week and never had a problem. There's also a couple of restaurants in the hotel. Other than this, I didn't eat at any of those, so I can't really comment on what the food is like there. Anything like the breakfast, it'll be pretty good. Now on to the $1,000,000 question. Would I stay there again? Absolutely. Even with the old room, it's the price was fair, the location's good, the service was amazing. I would stay there again, no problem. Well, that's it, guys. That's my review of the Furama Riverfront Hotel in Singapore. These are just my opinions from the time that I spent there. There's a link in the description of this video to a blog post I did. More information, pictures, stuff like that. It's worth checking out if you're interested in this hotel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.